Hey, well, hello to everyone out there in YouTube land. I hope that everybody is doing well. I'm doing pretty good in my little happy place. Doing a little impromptu indoor gardening or seed starting. I just got a little burst of energy just to do a few things, and I just got crazy. And I just said, well, let me go ahead and finally do these seeds because I've definitely been procrastinating because I had not really decided, you know, what I was going to do because I'm kind of in a limbo situation. So I didn't quite know exactly what was going to happen. I planned out everything I wanted to plant, but I wasn't sure. There was just some things anyway. But although this is really too much, I have a list on this pad here of the items that I wanted to plant, and I just said I'm just gonna do like 3 to 4 items of each. Let me even see what's on here. 3 to 4 items of each variety, or each what's the majigum, and wound up. Of course, you gotta go over because it's just so many varieties, so it's like, oh my goodness. So this is actually, and this is not even all of them, but all of, because I want to, you want to do 10 10 or 20 different types of tomatoes because there's so many of them, so many varieties: purple, yellow, you got dwarf, you got cherry, you got pear, you got slicers, and then all the different colors and the flavors, and all of the unique, because I love to grow the unique ones. At least you'll do it one time because you might not like it for whatever reason, or it might not do well, but you at least have to try it. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you have peppers. You got 1,000 of those. You got your hot. You got your sweet. Then you got the different colors, the different shapes, and different uses. And then flowers and stuff like that. I mean, you got just so many things. And whatever, you got your herbs, your different cucumbers, your different medicinal, because I need to take this out because I really want to sow this horse heel. But there's so many things. This might be my list. I thought I put it on something else, but all I had on here. Okay, so beans and peas. I wanted to do some beans and peas, and I was trying to do like three of each, three, cause sugar babies, sweet, what do you call them? The sweet peas, snap peas, excuse me, snap peas, and then I like the snow peas. Love those, are my two favorites. But I wanted to also do like, my bean, another pea, and different type of beans. So I said, well, I'll do, maybe like 3 and 3. I want to do 3 carrots, 5 peppers, 5 tomatoes, 5 to 10 herbs, 5 to 7 flowers, 1 to 2 eggplants, 3 to 5 radishes, do with different types of onions and chives, 3 to 5 cucumbers, because I love the lemon. You definitely want to do pickling. Then you got your various slicer kind and stuff like that. Definitely has to do 3 to 5, squash slash zucchini. I needed to do. I said 3 medicinal herbs, so I was really cutting it because I really would like to do like 5 to 10 medicinal herbs, and then like 10 leafy greens and lettuces. I love to have so many of those because they're so pretty and so delicious, and eating fresh greens like that all summer long. When it's in the summertime, you eat differently and whatnot. And I love just going out there and getting those leafy greens and just eating on them. So, and then I had, okay, so I was thinking I would do 100 plus slots. That's how many I was going to be by my plan. That's what I normally do, like a lot of my slots or whatever. So 100 plus. So yeah, that was my, the plan to do. I said, well, but I said, I don't know what's I'm going to do now. But what I said I would do is I said, well, let me start something. So I said, let me put together a few items, and I do have proper things to plant in that's similar to this, but sometimes I don't really like those, and I have already planned to use these. I saved these yogurt things and this croissant container because I was going to do a video. People who, if you don't have certain things to start your seeds in, you have things. You don't have to purchase things is what I mean. You've already purchased them. Stuff that you have purchased and from food, you can reuse, recycle, upcycle them. You don't have to have those little mini greenhouses and stuff. You don't have to spend a dime, even with seed starting soil. You can use the soil from your yard. You don't have to. There's so many. It's so economical to start gardens, and whatnot. So, what I've done here, and I'm soaking some. What I've done. So here, in these pots, I mean, I'm calling them pots. I have these are the things that I've started already, or I put in forgive all of my mess. So I have two. I just kind of because I'm going to do some things later, but this are just starting out. Got to start somewhere, yeah. Because I already have tomatoes and lavender and lettuces and whatnot. And I was going to pick up some other things that would have really rounded out the garden yesterday, but I just changed my mind. I know that whatever I need, God will provide. If I don't get a chance to start something on my own, there I'll just have to get them all. I love to start them from seed because it's more economical, but I don't mind getting because I mean we have so many gardeners in our community. They're always just like me. Like last year, I did so many offerings and whatnot, and so many and just even to date so many gardeners have been giving away stuff, and that's just what we do. I mean, they've been giving away zucchinis, just all kind of seedlings. So I'm not gonna worry about all of that because I know that whatever I want is gonna happen. Because God knows my heart. He knows what I want. And whatever, and I just my time is limited. I'm doing other things, and whatever. So but he always makes sure that I get the things I want, even more than I ask and think or imagine. So I'm not gonna. That's why I'm not stressing myself. I'm just gonna put these few little things in the garden. I mean, in some soil, and get them started, and then I know other things will come along as time goes. So, again, I got 2 cucumbers already that I'm just put in. No, I didn't put them in yet. These I haven't put in yet. I'm just soaking the water for them so that the water is nice and wet. So, but these are the things I'm going to be I'll show you what I'll put them in a minute. So I'll be doing 2 cucumbers, the Armenian, which are the long ones, And I'm going to do a pickling because of that pickling is for pickling and you can eat it as well. So it's good in salads too. I'm doing only 2 cucumbers. Cucumbers, watermelon. I'm going to do this Cajo, which is like I think it's Chinese. It's small too. So that's why I chose this one. Although I have several other seeds. Chinese, orange, and it's about they can get about 2 to 4 pounds, so that is a good size. A sugar baby, last year I did Black Mountain something, whatever, but I'm still hurt over that. My seeds, I'm gonna go look at them again because I didn't throw them away, y'all. I'm sorry, they got destroyed and messed up, but they still might have life in them, so I didn't throw them away. I just put them away so I couldn't see them no more. I am really hurt by taking all of that good time to keep those seeds, and they messed up. But nonetheless, I'll digress. I don't want to start thinking about those. So I got 2 watermelon, 2 cucumber, 2 peas, I love, like I said, snap peas. I love sugar, and there's a sugar daddy and a sugar baby. I think some another one that I love. So that, as well as this is a new one for me, but it's a French pea. I think it has purple vining or something, and they get really long. But this is I thought this is a snow pea though, right? But I think so. Anyway, so nonetheless, so peas. Then I have to have my zucchini. So I have a black beauty, I have a golden zucchini, as well as my favorite Romanesco, Costata Romanesco. And another thing is, oh, okay. So those are all the ones that are going in a particular container. I have already sold, let me get this out the way. I'm getting ready to put these in right now. And I made the some labels for them. Kind of temporary because, like I said, I didn't really plan. I planned it, but I didn't really plan to do them today. So I just kind of made some temporary labels for all of these, which will all be going into the same container, to because they all are similar. They kind of sprout at the same route, same rate, and whatnot. So I want them to kind of be in the same container. I also started some deal. Now I got a couple of deals, but I just said let me just do the bouquet. Thyme. I was gonna do oregano, but I'm really not a big. I mean, I do like oregano, but I have a lot of oreganos, so I said, well, let me just wait. Let me do the things that I really don't have right now. So I did the thyme. Would love to have done golden thyme. I'm hoping my golden thyme and my things that I had in a one container last year, prayerfully, they're going to all come back. So I'm just praying that they all come back, because all of my different basils, I got to look at in my seed stock, because like my lemon, basil, and Thai, and all of those different basils, I'm not sure if I even have them. I can't even remember now. So many other things on my mind. So anyway, the mammoth basil, which is, they're become really huge. So let me see, what does it say here? Yeah, so 10 to 15 inches. So yeah, so this basil, you got your Persian basil, which is really a pretty basil as well. Thai is my favorite though. So this is lemony, which is okay. So I'm just doing 2 basils right now, which I usually have 5 or 10 of them purple. And oh, you know what? Yeah, I do need to get the purple. But like I said, I'm just going to slow myself down, because normally I just, anyway, because normally this all would have been done in February. So if, and we're already in May to almost in June, so I always feel a little anxious, like, oh, let me hurry up and get these in the ground. But this year, I'm doing that, trying to do things a little bit differently, and just slowing my roll, because God will provide. So let me just rest in Him or whatever. And I have to have my cilantro, okay? And this is a lemon cilantro, guys. Look at that coriander seed. I believe this is going to be so delightful. But the thing about it, I got to make sure, you keep an eye on it, because once it starts bolting, you're done. It's over. So what I'm going to do is try to keep some outside and keep some inside, because of course you can start like me about August, sow some more, that way the cool weather, they'll be okay. But I want this to grow all throughout, because I need cilantro all year round. I did dry some last year, so I do have some dry one in stock. But I want to Like I say, I have this year round, because I'm not going to be going to I'm trying my best not to do the grocery store for a little while, because there's food in the house that I want to use up. Although, you know, anyway, it is what it is. Gotta have lavender. I'm just using True. Normally, I do also have the Mona uh, lavender. But I normally, use different types of lavender. But right now, I'm just going to do the True. I must do okra. Normally, I have my purple or my burgundy okra, as well as an emerald or okra. But I'm just going to do the emerald right now, because I definitely have to pickle those and whatnot. Dry them, pickle them. I'm going to do them in a few ways. And so I got a few other things that I will be doing. Let me show you what else I'm going to do. I might not do them tonight. Let me move these out the way. Excuse me. Yeah, so all of these are already inside of here. Um, yeah, all of those are inside of here. And I did have four spaces for some of those as well. And I know what I did was double up. So in here is doing all of the okra and is in here. This looks like the cilantro as well as the lavender that's in here. Or yeah, cilantro and lavender. And in here are the two different basils. So did I do this? Where's the okay. And then there's gotta be the dill and I just thought I could have swore I put the oh, okay, here it is. So this is dill. Did I say that? Okay, so this is the dill and the thyme. These are the basils. This is the okra. And this is the cilantro and the lavender. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7 items. Okay, very good. 7 items. So here also I do have some lemon balm. What is that? This lemon balm, but this is bee balm that I would need to put in the ground. And then the other things that I really must sow, and like I said, the only things that, well, I take that back. These will be possibly going, because I need to, okay, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go look for my other Nasturtium, because I only have one color out, and I like to have the purples and the orange, the yellows, the orange and the yellows out. So I love nasturtium, love to eat them, love to cook with them. You love to enjoy looking at them and whatnot. They're so beautiful and whatnot. So this is one of my favorites. So I'm definitely doing this today, nasturtium. I do have, this is an heirloom mix, which has the, what's in here? Let me see what's in here. I'm sorry, I can't remember. I know the green zebra is in here. What's in here? Let's see here. What is in here? Okay, so you got your Cherokee. Okay, so the Brandywine is in here. Cherokee Purple, Green Zebra, White Wonder, Nebraska Wedding, and the Nebraska Wedding. So these are the heirloom mixes, that the varieties that should be inside of here. Now last year, and was that year before last as well, all I remember is the Brandywine, I think the Green Zebra. In other words, I don't recall the white, I didn't see the White Wonder. And I don't know what the Nebraska Wedding looks like, but I think so I did get the Brandywine. I got Cherokee, no, I didn't get Cherokee Purple. I did have Cherokee Purple, but not out of here. So I had the Green Zebra and the Brandywine is what I can remember that I got out of here. So hopefully this year we'll get everything. And you can see these are that's the brand new, that White Wonder up there in the corner. Yeah, but I don't see the purple. But nonetheless, so these are the things I'm sewing. Definitely to today. No, I don't think I'm gonna do this today. No, I'm not gonna do this today. I'm gonna just do, because I've already set the water up for this and I already have them labeled. Anything that's not labeled right now is not going in. So these are getting ready to go in. These are already in, and these will go in tomorrow by God's grace. So I have this Indigo Blueberries Cherry Tomato. Praise God. This is from a group member. And like I said, I'll be doing these, and I'll be doing Nasturtium. I will be doing this butterfly weed. I will be doing the horse heel. The okra is in something already, so that's different. Okay, so the okra is in something. I'll definitely be doing the bee balm lemon. The bee balm lemon, and then here are some more that has to go in. So now I do have strawberries out there, but I've never sowed strawberries. Well, let me take that back. I have sowed strawberries, but we weren't successful. So I'm going to sow these with my other strawberries. So this is an Alpine variety. I'm going to sow that. And I'm direct sowing these. There's a couple of things I'm going to do. Okay, that's why these are out here like this. I'm going to direct sow to strawberry. I'll probably do that over the weekend. These Châtenay red cord carrots. I must do carrots, love carrots. They're very underrated, but very good and good for you. So these are the short ones. And of course, again, I'm going to direct sow these so I don't have to worry about trying to transplant these. My Rosella, which is like a pink, what color are these? A pink? Pink and purple. A pink and purple tomato. I must do tomatillos because I want to make my salsa verdes. I love green salsa. I love green salsa much better than regular. And these grow good. I did these we didn't do any. Was that last year? Yeah, it was last year. No, it wasn't last year. I didn't do any of these last year. These was year before last. And they were taking such a long time at first. I mean, they were sprouting. You know, they grew tall and huge, but it took them forever to start. I kept threatening them, jokingly threatening them, like, if you don't, because I was like, who can I give this to? Because I didn't, of course, I couldn't destroy it. But I was like, who can I give these to? But they finally gave up, you know, and they did so good. As a matter of fact, I still have some that's dehydrated. But they did really, really good. Really, really good once they took off. They started blooming and whatever. But they had plenty of leaves. They were getting so tall, huge. But they were never having any fruit. And I was like, you better put some fruit on you. Otherwise, I'm giving you away or something. So, but I do have some purple tomatillos, as well as some yellow tomatillos, some bigger ones. So those are my 3 tomatillos. I must do marigolds, although my marigolds are coming back. There's plenty of seed out there. I want to try this Cupid mix. The bee balm, of course, the spotted bee balm. This poppy, the black peony poppy, I want that. This salvia, Blue Monday sage as well. So those are the things I'll be doing, and I'll show you here what I'll be putting these things that are alike in. Yeah, because I need to get in the bed. So this is what I'm going to use. Like I said, I've just kept so many things to reuse for seed sowing. So I said, let me utilize them. Like so this was just something that I had, that non, so those mini non breads came in. Nice size container. Let me see if I can pick it up. It's soaking wet, full of water. So this is a good size. And this is the top for it, so it'll make its own. And everything has holes in them. I already put the drainage holes and everything. So this is a good size for the. Oh, that's not what I meant to say. But this is the top for it. So everything, have its own little greenhouse. And like I said, I have the labels. I'll put on the sides of them temporarily. And in here, I just have, this is what I'm going to use to push them down. So that I can push them down kind of under the ground, ground, under the dirt a little bit. So this is the okra. I just want to put them down just a wee bit. I don't cover them up that much. And you see there's these seeds. I'm going to do the same. Just kind of push them down just a wee bit, not too much, because you don't want them to be covered up too much. Because with watering, then they'll go further and further down, and they'll never they will possibly never sprout. And then in here you see seeds that need to be pushed down, or I could put another layer on top, but that's not what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do that. So what I'm getting ready to do now is go ahead and just pop those other things in, these other items, these here, into this, and I'm going to cover it up and put them in a nice warm spot. I think maybe tomorrow I'll put them in the under a put a what do you call it, a heat pad underneath them, so that they can get a good start. And about 6 weeks they can go outside. So by you know the mid June, or maybe mid June, or about before the end of June, they can go out. But they'll be tall and ready and big. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that and encourage you to, to sow something. I mean, if you just have a window, or if you just have a little small spot in the back, the side, or the front of your house, utilize them. Get you some pots, or save containers and stuff like that, and get started, and do your own thing. Seeds are quite inexpensive to start, or you could ask people. I mean, or you can, if you're in any Facebook gardening groups or whatever, that's what it's all about. They will give you seedlings, seeds, and they have so many things. A lot of people, they give away so many things. So yeah, you'll see them giving things away. All you got to do is pick it up, or some people drop off things to you. If you are even a someone who receives EBT, you can purchase seeds with EBT. Walmart, Target, different grocery stores that have seeds. You can purchase them with your EBT or your SNAP benefit. So just in case you didn't know that, and if you don't believe me, you just Google it and look it up. You'll see it on the USDA's website. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to let you go so I can finish this. I've talked enough. Love you very much. And yeah, so yeah, just want to encourage you, go ahead, and because you just, it's a good thing to do. It's a good life skill to have. It's a good skill to have for you to teach your children. And again, you're growing your own food, because you don't know what you'll have access to. And it's just a good thing to have to grow your own food. Okay, so anyway, more about that later. Bye bye for now. Love you.